Hey, welcome to Try Trying Harder. I'm Guido, and today we have this big old boy, an HP Smart Tank 7603 printer. I'm gonna unbox this today. Let's check it out. I need to spend a little bit of time with it, give a decent review, and I'll come back with a second video with that review. But first, I need to thank HP and Best Buy for giving me this printer to review. So first off, nice big blue box. The big thing about this printer is it's a smart tank. There's no cartridges. It's gonna have these little ink bottles to fill up, which should be a drastic improvement. It's gonna provide us some high quality printing, easiest to use, presumably. Like I said, cartridge free, and then it should keep you staying productive between work and home. Now these balls of ink that it comes with, they claim can last up to 3 years, which is crazy. Good luck getting that out of any cartridge. Those things will dry up even if you don't print that much. Got a few side specs over here. This is obviously gonna print, but it also can scan, copy, and fax. It's gonna have self-healing Wi-Fi. It will hold 250 sheets of paper. Woo doggy, that's a whole ream. The inbox yield is up to 6,000 pages of black or 8,700 pages of color. Print speed, that's important. Up to 15 pages per minute in black and 9 pages per minute in color. There, not printing press over here. Automatic two-sided printing and an automatic document feeder. And then it's gonna have a 3-inch magic touch panel. We'll look at what that is. HP AI compatible. Not sure what HP AI will do for me here. Oh, one little last blurb here. It's gonna work with some Mac OSs, Windows 11, 10, 7, Chrome OS, and mobile devices like iOS and Android. So with that, let's get in the box. All right, we'll bring this down so we can actually get into it. Get this tape off. Whoa, there we go. Well, they foiled the plan anyways. They want you to lay this down and then pull it out. That makes sense. But let's get some of this other stuff off first. Like an owner's manual. Important, pretty good looking setup guide. Well, let's do what they say. Get all up in there. Whew, that's tight. They act like this is supposed to be the easier way. Get out of there. Oh, dang. That seemed way too tight. So we got a secondary box here. Ink, power cable. Voila! Some warnings. Yeah, I made some power cable. What do you expect? We got yellow 31, magenta 31, cyan 31, and lastly, this big old 32XL black. Some might call that Magnum. All right, let's get it out the rest of the way. Damn beast. Excited. Printer, baby! Oh, I almost yeeted this. This is the tank system, I guess. Black and tricolor. Printer heads. All kinds of stuff. Get all this tape off. What the heck? All right, swing this around. There's the front of the printer for you. Look at it. There's where you're gonna see color levels and black levels. Got a tray here. Feed some documents in. Got the scanner. Broke it. Get that off there. The white background. There's your scan surface. A little kickstand here, I guess, to stop your documents. Paper tray. Oh, there's something inside of it. Nothing. Joke's on you. You can pull out, catch all your papers. Power button and USB. Take a look inside. Got some more stuff in here. Looks like right there is gonna be where you fill your ink tanks. And probably in here is where I deal with these printer heads. Let's see. All right, so we power this thing on, plug it in, click the old power button. Now right off the bat, they want you to get some ink in this bad boy. Ooh, it's starting to come to life. We'll start with the black. And hopefully this doesn't cause a mess. All it says is to pop this open, pop the tab off, unscrew this bad boy. They unscrewed too easy. It scares me. And then I guess just push it on top. We're filling, can you hear it? Chug-a-lug-a-lug. Right there you can see that bad boy's full. It's all the black ink. All right, I think that looks good. Hopefully we just yank it off. All right, no mess. I drank it all, it was thirsty. Put the cap back on. Let's do these colors. These should be easy peasy. Start with yellow, favorite color. Black and yellow. Kadoosh. Oh yeah, chug-a-lug. Now, unfortunately, right off the bat, I'll tell you, there's not enough room here to do all 3 colors. I bet I could do 2, the 2 outsides and then the one in the middle. But this yellow is going so quick, it just doesn't seem necessary. And that's all yellow wrote. A little magenta. Pop it. Crank this up. Woohoo! Now, while this fills, sure, this is a slightly, well, not slightly, it is more time consuming than dealing with cartridges. But cartridges are so friggin' expensive. Cyan! You'll make up all this time by not having to drive to the frickin' store all the time for cartridges, or hitting up that Amazon for some door delivery still. I think we're filled up. Cap it, latch it. Then once you wait a little while for the printer to detect that the ink is in there, like 15 seconds. While we're waiting on the printer, here's that little display they talked about. We're gonna do some English. All right, let's see. Think it noticed the ink. So you have to fill this up with ink, close the lid, let it think and do its thing, and then you'll have access to the printer heads. They're gonna be cached over here until it realizes there's ink. Now you can come here, press this little button, blue button, ka-chow. Get rid of this little guy, and then install the printer heads. Let's go with black first. This is pretty much the cartridges like on the other printers. Pull the pull tab, pull this guy, don't touch it. Just like all other HP printers like you're used to. That got me. And we'll do the colors. Pull the tab like the other one, you got 3 of them. This little guy again. It's the HP cartridges, except they're empty and can be refilled through these spouts by the printer. And it goes, and then I think we just shut her down. See what happens? It's thinking. Oh yeah, I'm like stained. Okay, now all we do is load up some paper. Adjust this, slide in some regular old paper, lock it in. Now we're gonna align the printer heads. So crank away and there we go. As you can see, we're printing out what we're gonna scan in, just like any other printer. Nothing crazy there, just an alignment sheet. As you do, put it on the scanner, click your dandy menu, and say scan. Now we're scanning. And the menu right here says alignment complete. And that's as far as we're taking this. Obviously, that ain't it. We gotta get it on a network, gotta hook it up to computers, all that jazz, use the app. I've used the app on my other HP printers, so I'll be fine. I'm gonna run off and do those things, get this bad boy set up. I'm excited to see how these inks print. I'm not just gonna go through and do like a few documents or whatnot. My goal is print some heavy cardstock for like Cricut. I'm gonna scan some things, like pencil sketches for digitizing art. I'll use it to scan some items for like eBay, some of those duplicate trading cards, get those out of my hair. And then just everyday printing, just to kind of get a good grasp if this fits within your creative workbench or not, especially because these inks are supposed to be cheap so you can print a bunch and supposedly look really nice. But thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Hit me up in the comments if there's anything you want to know about this while I'm testing it out. I'll throw it in the review video. I'll need a couple weeks to test this thing out. I want to give it a proper testing, so that review video will be on the horizon. And I mean, I want to say it's mess free, but obviously there was a casualty. So HP, these are inks, a lot of it. When it comes to telling me it might splatter, try trying harder.